Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the next part of my Generation / Hunt for Decepticons weeks, and today we will be taking a look at Hunt for Decepticons Deluxe Class Battle Blades Bumblebee. Let me tell you this right now, this is no ordinary Deluxe Bumblebee. As you can see, he is yet again the Camaro, and of course with the updated front, which looks better than the prototype. And you can see in here that he has quite a bit more under the hood. Now, just for a bit of comparison, let's get him next to Premium Bumblebee. And right off the bat, you'll be able to notice something. Haven't found out yet? Oh yeah, the huge lack of paint apps on Battle Blades Bumblebee. I mean, these aren't painted. His Camaro writing isn't painted, the door handles aren't painted, the gas cap isn't painted, most of the back isn't painted, and that's just in vehicle mode. This is ridiculous. Compare it to the Premium. All of this is painted perfectly. Even the little Camaro stencil on there is painted. And that's going to be the theme of this figure. Awesome, but not painted. It just looks unfinished. And that's one of the main problems. Another thing is because of how much he has underneath him, he doesn't roll as well as previous incarnations. You can see he stops almost as soon as you start rolling him. Well, this one keeps going for a while. And so, yeah, that's one of my main problems with him. So, let's start transformation. Go ahead, open up his doors. Like that. And you can go ahead and kind of split these back here, so you can pull this part up. Go ahead and fold this up. Then you can go ahead and fold this part up and fold this down like that. Open up his heel and kind of extend this all the way. Fold this up under his waist. Do the same with this side. There you go, you have his bottom half, nearly identical to his previous deluxe incarnations. Now here's where it gets different. Go ahead and fold his arms up. That. Open up these wheel pieces. Fold his arms up. And out. Like that. And you can go ahead and fold this part up. And fold this entire assembly down if it wants to, much like the Human Alliance version. Then there's pegs here, go into holes here to tab that together. Head, bring his head up, rotate the arms around, fold the hands out. Go ahead and rotate this. And do the same on this side. Take this, fold it up, and in, then fold this up, it's on a dual hinge system, and fold that up, both sides there, and there we have Battle Blades Bumblebee in robot mode if he wants to stand. Skip back a little, and from what you can already tell, he's a pretty dang tall deluxe. Let's compare it with Jolt. This guy's huge. It's kind of weird considering he's one of the smaller characters. Yeah, and here we get to the theme of this figure again. Let's compare him to Premium Bumblebee. For some reason both these guys are having trouble standing today. You know, sure, Battle Blades looks more accurate, but yet again, the theme of this figure is, it looks great, but where's the paint? I mean, this license plate part here, unpainted. Toes, unpainted. I mean, it just keeps going on, and this cannon is completely just a huge hunk of yellow. This figure would just be off the charts awesome if they painted him. I understand, this is a more complicated figure than your standard deluxe to engineer all of this into. But come on, did you have to skimp out on the paint that much? Ugh, it's just really frustrating. So let's look at articulation. His head is on a nice ball joint. It's also got nice light piping. His shoulders, also ball jointed. Rotation at the elbow, but because his hands can't move, it's kind of useless because all he has are the gorilla arms. He has a nice waist, not that weird torso waist joint that we had before. Ball jointed hips, kind of a rotation, bend at the knee, move a little bit at the feet, and the heels move. So all in all, he's a good figure. It's just he's completely devoid of paint apps, basically. And they're kind of necessary, really, in my opinion. But let's get to his gimmicks. First of all, he's the first deluxe Bumblebee to be able to switch to his battle mask. That's cool. I like that. The fact that they were able to put that onto a deluxe figure is great. Next, we get to the cannon. Fold his hand in. Split these two halves right here. Fold this down and around. Fold these panels back up, and you have his cannon arm, which would be great if it wasn't a giant block of yellow. It looks pretty good, I gotta say, if it only wasn't a giant block of yellow. So yes, great that you put it in, good attempt, needs to not be yellow. And then we get to the namesake of this figure, the Battle Blade. Go ahead and push this, and you get this unidentifiable block of blue plastic. But no, wait, fold this out and you get an upside down axe, which would be great, but there's no way to reverse it and flip it the other way. Even the protos of this figure had the axe the right way around. It's baffling as to why it's upside down. It really is. So, I gotta say, this is a really good figure of Bumblebee, despite all of my complaints about it. But if you have the money, get the Human Alliance version. This guy's great, but he's gonna disappoint you. Throwing that out there. Anyway, I still recommend getting this figure, though. He is definitely nowhere near as bad a figure in this wave as Electrostatic Jolt. So, you know, give this consideration. You'll probably see a lot of them in store, and, you know, go for it if you see it. And, let's see, coming up next, well, we have more Hunt for the Decepticons figures, so you'll just have to stay tuned and see what's coming up. Till next time.